remember to look for that sound. All right, y'all. So I thought I was recording for the last at least 2 minutes, and I was not. So yeah, two things. I lost my tripod when I was at the club, so now you guys have to look at my face during this reading until my new tripod comes. Keep up with your things. Obviously, I have a problem doing that. Two. Um, Oh yeah, my face is drying, but I was doing a skincare mist or whatever. So yeah, let's just get into it. Next 48 hours for my collective. Now, as I said before, in a couple of minutes ago when I was doing the reading, before I started the reading, I was channeling this song by Yoruba American Afrobeats artist Davido, and it's his song Assurance. I just kept hearing, "Call Anita, oh, tell her make she come, they go far away." Far away, me I know they do again. I am looking for a sister. Chama, my lover, oh. She got the dollar. She did wear design, oh. Which David was one of my favorite Afrobeats artists, and that's one of my favorite songs of his. But I kept hearing that song. And for breakdown, basically, he seems to be polygamous in nature, but the song is about his monogamous love, how he's in wait and searching for or looking for. I am looking for a sister, a type of woman, a type of girl, a type of person that he will be able to provide with assurance and a luxury lifestyle, because he said she gonna go to Atlanta. She calls disaster, right? She's got that in place. She's spending his money, all that. You could be in Atlanta and you could be meeting a wealthy Yoruba man. Shout out to you, girl. You're gonna have a good time. Maybe you should, once you do, reach out to Chioma and see how she does it, so you can stay in the groove. Because he did say in the song "Call Anita and Tell Her I Know They Do Again," but it seems that he did they do again and again. I don't know the man. I don't know the truth, but it's just, stuff I see in the blogs. So, anywho, this person could maybe not be monogamous in nature, but they want you they want to be serious with you, or they want to have some sort of type of relationship with you, providing with some sort of assurance. It is a romantic relationship. So maybe they want you as I don't know, a concubine, or I don't think they want you. They want you as to be the main. That's what I'm hearing. Main dish. That's some Yoruba shit right there. So yeah, you could be meeting or marrying a wealthy Yoruba man that you met in Dallas, Texas. And it could be a very beneficial, very lucrative relationship for you. However, he may not be monogamous, but you might have to fight them hoes off. But let's just take a look here. I don't support fighting hoes off. I support never being with men in the first place. But for you, sister. Okay, so this is the next 48 for my this is the next 48 for my collective. These cards, okay. Yeah, this person finds you to be very attractive. They like to be seen with you. They want to put you, they want to take you and put you, they want to sit you somewhere, okay? They want to sit you somewhere, and they want you to be out of you know what I'm saying? You can be doing things just like Chima. You can be doing things, but this man is going to be a large part of your reputation and why you're so well known. But he wants to do that for you. He's not he would never shame you about it. And y'all could be from, like I said, you could be American or from anywhere else in the world, and he could be Nigerian, because Chioma and Davido are from two different tribes in Nigeria. She's Igbo and he is Yoruba. So it could be like that. Like y'all could be from different places or something, but this person really wants to take you and sit you down and put you on your crown, because they find you to be very attractive, but not only physically attractive. This person is attracted to something else about you. You're alluring to this man. This is given very much. He's your king to be. I'm telling you. Okay, he's coming from across the sea. All right, what else here for my collective next 48 hours? Next 48 hours. Yeah, he's gonna take you out of some type of burdensome situation. He is coming to take away your burdens, sister. He is coming to release you from stress, sister. Okay, you could have a cat, a black cat, or like black cats. You could look like a black cat, right? You can have very beautiful features, very, you know what I'm saying? Very much so, very much. You could also have something very different about your skin or your look, but this person is attracted to you. You could be from Kansas also, with the sunflower here. What else for my collective in the next 48 hours? What else for my collective in the next 48 hours? What for my collective in the next 48 King of Cups here. Somebody's in love. There's a man here that's in love because of his love for you, possibly. He wants to take. Ooh, he sees you as a star, or he could be a star. Like I said, like Davido and Chioma. Obviously, you won't be marrying Davido, but because he's already married. And that's what I'm saying. Like he made that clear. Like this is the woman that I'm going to marry. This is the woman that I'm more attracted to for any other reason than any other woman. Because again, they say the thing about men not being monogamous and the sex is just sex, blah blah blah, and they can have play toys. You're not a play toy. You're not his toy. And I again, I'm a diehard misandrist. And so the idea that men can even have toys and that one woman is more valuable or is more worthy of this role than the other is not me, but this is how the reading is coming out. And I can't explain it. I understand what it's saying, but I don't agree with none of that shit. But you're not his toy. He sees you as very lucrative, very attractive, very beneficial. Like I said, lucrative and attractive for other reasons. Wherever he's going, whatever he plans on doing, whatever he plans to build or has already built, there's a spot for you there. You're his star. You're you're what did I say? What am I saying right now? Y'all could get married in Atlanta. Or he might take you to Lagos. Or he might put you on banana, depending on how you do banana. This 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 reading has David all over. Did my light just go out? Girlie done died. Yeah, okay. So he yeah, y'all could get married in a big city. This person sees you as the mother of their child or very fruitful. Okay, the light done went out. This person sees you as the mother of their child or very fruitful. They're very attracted to you. They like your body. Like if you haven't met this person yet, you could be meeting them soon. Okay. In the next 48 hours. That's what this reading about. This is the next 48 reading. What else from my collective for the next 48 hours? Y'all know I just skipped right over that light going out. It's dead. It must have been dead from when I went to the club. Dying from when I went to the club the other night. Y'all gonna be in love together. But sister, be careful. Because again, this is a man that could be coming to swoop you off your feet. And his intention might be to get you in love. So you gotta watch out with them YORUBAs. If you have not, and I'm telling you the truth, you have to be careful. You've got to be careful. It's also given like just because for Yoruba's sake, Olokun and Yemosha. But I did also see the Empress, which could also represent, Yemosha because that is the ultimate mother. Yeah, this is a very Yoruba code. You could be meeting a Yoruba. This is really specific. In the next 48 hours, somebody's meeting a Yoruba man or a Yoruba man that is going to take you out of struggle and burden, and he's going to bring you into his world of wealth. There's a lot of flow here as well because we saw the star card, which is the Aquarius, which is the water bear, and then we have the two King and Queen of Cups here. There's a lot of flow. Ooh. It's the water. You could be an Aquarius. You could be a Cancer. You could be a water sign, whatever the water signs are. Aquarius, Cancer. Is it Virgo and Scorpio? Whoever, Capricorn, whoever's water, okay? And I say Aquarius because of the water bearer. And we saw the star card. This person is attracted to a lot of things about you. But your water, whatever that means to y'all, whatever that means to y'all, this person wants to marry you. When you meet this person, you're going to feel some sort of, this connection is going to be very ethereal. Like, I don't know, this person is going to help you in expressing a maternal energy, or they could see you in a very maternal energy. Not that they want you to have their child or that they want you to get, you just give them water. You give them water. Everything that water means: flow, creativity, youth, vibrance, agility, everything that water brings. Water is everything. Okay. Next 48 For my collective, yeah, Capricorn could be involved in this reading somewhere. I just saw the devil. I just saw the devil. Be careful with them Yoruba men. Whew. Next 48 here. Next 48. I just wouldn't. There could be some secrets here. What am I telling you? I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't. They may not be no good in Nollywood, but when they're acting in real life, baby, niggas need Tonys and everything else, okay? So there could be some secrets. There most definitely, obviously are. All right? Anita's still around. Not only is Anita around, but his grandmother, she does voodoo. You know what? Let me not. Let me not. Everybody's experience won't be the same. Results may vary, okay? I just happen to meet the warlocks. You know what I'm saying? So, but okay. Next 48, Rebecca. See, I'm not lying. I no lie. I no lie to you. I no lie. What this person lying about? He's got legal trouble. He's got legal trouble, or he's in a marriage, some type of contractual situation, some type of contractual obligation. What are the next 48 hours for my collective? This person is balancing or juggling two worlds, living a double life. I said it from the beginning. This person wants you in the front, but they definitely gonna have their shit going on in the back. Yoruba coded. I've been there, done that, still there. Not that I'm dating, but I'm definitely a part of the culture. Okay, definitely hangs with them, definitely kicks it with them, definitely parties with them, definitely got eyes to see and ears to hear. Okay, this person wants you in the front, very, very optic. You look good. You are a good look. Okay, you are this person's spec. I just heard that. You are a good look, but this person, they got shit going on in the background, and they want to balance. They want to balance you with that. This person, you know, not that he's green or anything. They call it Johnny Just Come, but he could be like, doing well for himself wherever. He could be having some of his first experiences in America. Perhaps the sex was captivating. That does happen to a lot of men as well. They talk about, Nigerian men would tell me about women from New Orleans all the time. And they got a lot of babies down in New Orleans too. Things they never done, things they never seen, things they never felt. Okay. So it could have very much been that, but also combined with your spirit and like who you are. This person just finds you to be very attractive. They also see that you may be struggling with something in life and they want to take you out of that, but they're not going to stop having what they have going on in the background. If this resonates, this is very specific. I might even do another 48. I don't think this is going to be a first. What was the first 48? Girl. See? So I said, stay away from them, honey. First 48, honey. They got a lot of conflict going on. They got something going on. They got some type of contract. They have another obligation. They have a previous obligation for sure. And you don't know what it is. They're not going to tell you about it. Could be legal. Could be some type of legal system. It could be a hierarchy of cults. They know. They known for that. Being in the cult, being in the group, being in the gang, being in a brotherhood. It could have something to do with that. But this person definitely has another life style outside of you, which may be why they're able to, try and afford to bring you into their life and to take your burdens away. How can somebody with burdens? I mean, they have burdens, but their burdens are not your burdens. They got something else that's burdensome to them, and they're gonna bring you into that. That's them, girl, and they want to bring you into that because maybe not directly, but by you being a part of their life. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the first 48 after it. I mean, the next 48 after this, because this is not gonna be the next 48. This is too specific. This is to you girls in Dallas, Houston, Austin, Atlanta, Maryland, dating these African men, and there's no problem. They're I'm not saying that it's a problem, but you have to be super careful because lifestyles and traditions and cultures are extremely different. Of course, we do have our Freemasons and our sisters and our Eastern Stars and things like that, and they're very similar, but this is very different. Because a lot of times they know what they're doing. Not all, but a lot of Masons, Eastern Stars, Shriners, etc. They think that they're doing community service and they're doing good, and they don't know much about the organization that they really are part of. These guys know a lot of the time, and it's just a secret to you. Okay, ask me how I know. Do I need to write a book or what? So, I actually got this from a nice Yoruba lady. But because I saw it, who happened to be a high priestess. She actually gave it to me after her induction into or her graduation, her matriculation into her society. You know. And sometimes they would always be telling me, like, you need to come, you the spiritualist, you need to have children and stuff. Girl, how do you know that? Don't get me started. So this is coming up for a reason because this person, they definitely got the money. They have the money, they have the lifestyle, they have the front, they have the reputation. But it is built, that's the foundation of it. And so, although they have all the things they can provide you with, um, they can only get so far away from this. When you in soul contracts, things like that, you can get that far anyway. And now that I'm looking at it really with the water, he probably wants your spine. That's what's attractive. Your intelligence. Your spinal fluid carries everything. You could be a high priestess yourself. Your spinal fluid carries everything. In your water, there is everything, even if you don't be sexual in the orgasm, because I don't know what I can say on YouTube. Even in the water there's your knowledge, there's your intelligence, there's your being, there's your information, there's your code. That's what they want. That's what he want. He could be in some kind of debt. He could be in debt. He could be in some kind of debt. And it's not material. And ooh, honey child. He could be in some kind of debt and it's not material. And whatever's within you can help him to settle or ooh girl, hold on. What they said. So he can have a new start. So he can get out of this. So he can get out of that's not good, sister. No. That's why I say you have to be really careful. Almost to the point of not doing it. Why? Because if you meet one or two and this is the vibe, what can I do with the rest of y'all? I can't go far. We can barely be cool, but invite me to the Owambe. The ones I'm cool with, not these, because these people have to be excommunicated. You have to be cleansed and things of that nature. But for the rest of you, we're cool. Invite me to the Owambe, invite me to the, anything. Yes, I'll come. But I can't be dating you all. I can't be dating your brothers because I've had these experience. I've had this experience. I've had these experiences. And they can be so when I met my guy that was similar to this, to what the cards are saying, I was homeless and he was homed, he was housed, and he took me in and took me, started paying for everything, driving his car, blah 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 blah. And then maybe the story gets told one day. Everybody around me knows the story because they were my friends, they were people, they were right there. So yeah, it's to the point where don't even date them, honey. I'm so sorry, baby girl. And it would be a good thing for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you do have these burdens, you do have these problems right now. Anything else for my collective here when it comes to this reading with the Yorubas? I didn't mean to turn this into a Yoruba reading. Everybody can see that from the beginning, but somebody need to hear this. I don't know if it's because it's summertime and they are scouting honey. Okay, looking for who to take, who to steal. But if you be wise and consult your guides and your gods before taking any steps further with this person to getting too serious with them. Five of Swords. You'll be able to defeat them. Resist the devil and he will flee. You need to educate yourself about who it is that you're dealing with. And even if you hit a wall and you can't get much education and people around him also seem fake and phony in character, drop it. That's a group. That's a gang. And they're going to start stalking your ass. Okay? That's a group. That's a gang. They're all fake. They're all phony. All right? If you're in a financial bind, you need to save your money. He's not the one to save you. Somebody's going to make you an offer and it's going to seem chef's kiss, just what you need at the moment. Just what you've always needed. Who doesn't need a wealthy man to come in and take them? Take me. Who doesn't need a man that's doing better than life? Significantly better. He may not even be the richest man, right? It may not be the Davido, how the energy came out. He may not be Davido, but he was doing extremely better than you, significantly better than you. Okay. He could be a tech bro working, you know what I'm saying? They be having that bread. You know what I'm saying? They be doing better than a lot of people in America. I don't know. They be doing a little better than a lot of people. Okay. So he's doing significantly better than you. And he's coming to take you up and save you. But he's looking for someone like you. Because he's on the hunt. Because he's on the prowl. Because he's a predator. Because he's on assignment. And he's been sent. That's what they be doing. That's why whenever somebody comes to them, they be like, who sent you? We don't do that. I didn't know. People be doing that. That's how I found out. Gang stalking and all of that. That made me nervous just talking about it, child. They be like, who sent you? Because somebody sent